Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Emporia's annual celebration of our veterans and active military members. Please rise for the posting of colors and remain standing for our national anthem, sung by Girl Scout Troop 30222 from Timmerman Elementary. Then we'll recite the Pledge of Allegiance together, led by Boy Scout Troop number 157, and then Natasha McCurdy will favor us with the Soldier's Creed.
Advance cover! Post cover. Two.
Would you please join us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag I am an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I will always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier.
Thank you. Please be seated and enjoy the show. It was on a dark Christmas night near a battlefield that we will join our friends Bob and Phil as they celebrate the holidays in the middle of a war.
Private Davis.
Yes, Captain Wallace.
Remember, don't sing until you see the whites of their eyes.
I see the whites in their eyes.
Then we better sing. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. While the merry bells keep ringing, may your every wish come true. Happy holiday. Happy holiday. While the calendar keeps ringing, happy holidays to you. That's quite a crowd we have out there tonight. What do you think?
Looks like they're in for a war.
They have been for a war.
Well, they look pretty good then.
Calendar keeps ringing, your every wish come true.
Captain Davis,
Yes, Private?
do you know how long it's been since I see a girl?
How long?
I know we're getting on.
Calendar keep ringing. Happy holidays, happy holidays to you. What's going on here?
A little holiday entertainment for the men, sir. It is Christmas Eve.
Yeah, but these men are going up at the front tonight. They should be in full formation.
You're right. There's no Christmas in the Army.
I'll just go.
No. Hang on. I'll take care of this. It'll give me one last chance to set them straight. Why don't you head back over to HQ? You can take that path there. It'll get you there eventually.
Captain Wallace,
Yes, Private.
did you hear about the snowman who wanted to join the Army?
No, but Private, you know snowmen can't join the Army.
Where snowman had ever gone before.
Is that the best you've got?
Not now.
Who's there?
No.
Snow who?
There's no beats like show beats. No beats at all.
Oh, they're not getting any better. We need to get on with the show. There are many that have stood with us and many that have fallen beside us. We'd like to honor them tonight with a bit of music and contemplation.
Merry Christmas, man. Merry Christmas.
Follow the old man wherever he wants to go, long as he wants to go. Promise him to the fold. We'll stay with the old man wherever he wants to stay, long as he stays away from the battle's fray. Because we love him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And we'll tell the keys we answer to his call. Bring the grandest son of a soldier of them all. Because we love him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And we'll tell the keys we answer to his call. Bring the grandest son of a soldier of them all. Follow the old man wherever he wants to go, long as he wants to go. Promise him to the fold. We'll stay with the old man wherever he wants to stay, long as he stays away from the battle's fray. Because we love him, especially when he keeps us on the ball. And we'll tell the keys we answer to his call. Bring the grandest son.
Soon after the general leaves for home after his long tour, our boys too are sent home, and now find themselves employed in a post-war era doing exactly what they did best, singing and dancing. We find them guest hosting a Veterans Day program on The Ed Sullivan Show.
And next on tonight's Ed Sullivan Veterans Special, we have Natasha McCurdy, who is a specialist in the Kansas Army National Guard. She's going to recite Why I Love Her by John Mitchum.
You ask me why I love her. Well, give me time, and I'll explain. Have you seen a Kansas sunset or an Arizona rain? Have you drifted on a bayou down Louisiana way? Have you watched the cold fog drifting over San Francisco Bay? Have you heard a bobwhite calling in the Carolina pines? Or heard a bellow of a diesel in the Appalachia mines? Does the call of the Niagara thrill you when you hear her waters roar? Do you look with awe and wonder at a Massachusetts shore, where men who braved a hard new world first stepped on Plymouth Rock? And do you think of them when you stroll along a New York City dock? Have you seen a snowflake drifting in the Rockies way up high? Or seen the sun come blazing down from a bright Nevada sky? Do you hail to the Columbia as she rushes to the sea? Or bow your head at Gettysburg in our struggle to be free? Have you seen the mighty Tetons? Have you watched an eagle soar? Have you seen the Mississippi roll along Missouri's shore? Have you felt a chill at Michigan when on a winter's day her waters rage along the shore in a thunderous display? Does the word aloha make you warm? Do you stare in disbelief when you see the surf come roaring in at Waimea Reef? From Alaska's gold to the Everglades, from Rio Grande to Maine, my heart cries out, my pulse runs fast, the might of her domain. You ask me why I love her. I've a million reasons why. My beautiful America, beneath God's wide, wide sky.
Great. Well, thank you again.
Thank you for your support.
Next up, we have two young dancers, Emma Palafox and Orion Turner. Both have parents or grandparents who are veterans.
Here's what I tell everyone. I was
formed by God's dear grace in an extraordinary place where the stars and stripes and the it's a big old land with countless dreams, and happiness ain't out of reach. Hard work pays off the way it should. Yeah, it's ain't enough to know that we've got it good. Where the stars and the stripes and the there's a lady that stands in the harbor for what we believe. And there's a bell that still echoes the price that it costs to be free. If that bothers you, well, that's too bad. But if you got pride and you're proud you do, hey, we could use some more like me and you. Well, the stars
and I know they're so proud of their relatives that have served in the military. Well, this has been a great show so far, but now we're sing-along time. So we want to recognize all our veterans out there with their military song. Kenji Bolden is here with us tonight. He's going to play each song. We'd like the veterans that represent that service stand up whenever they hear their song, and everybody sing along with them. The songs are in your program. Kenji?
First to fight for the pride and to build the nation's might in the army of running along. And it's high day, the God is on his way.
Thank you, Kenji. Well, that was quite the show there. That was a great sing-along. Our audience sounded pretty good tonight. Thank you all for singing along. Okay. Now time for two lovely voices.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do we have the Haynes sisters? Yes. Okay. You're going to love this. And now, the Haynes sisters.
Sisters, sisters, there were never such devoted sisters. Never had to have a chaperone closer. I'm there to keep my eye on her. Caring, sharing, every little thing that we are wearing. When a certain gentleman arrived from Rome, she wore the dress and I stayed home. All kinds of weather, we stick together, the same in the rain or sun. Two different faces, but in tight places, we think and we act as one. Those who see us know there's not a thing that comes between us. Many men have tried to split us up, but no one can. Lord help the mister who comes between me and my sister. And Lord help the sister who comes between me and my man. Sisters, and beloved sisters. Sister, don't come between me and my man.
Did you see your hands on that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, be careful, Bill. No, let's not. You're gonna hurt yourself again. Well, Phil, this has been a great show tonight. But boy, am I ready for a holiday. I'm glad we're getting into that holiday season. But you know, I think we could probably make that 10 o'clock train to Miami. We can get down there for some vacation finally and some nice, warm sun.
The tickets to Miami were all sold out. We couldn't get there. But you know what? We're going north. We're going to some snow.
Snow?
Snow.
Snow? Get out of here! It won't be long before we'll all be there with snow.
I want to wash my hands, my face and hair with snow.
Snow, I long to clear a path and lift a spade of snow.
Snow, to see a great big man entirely made of snow. Snow, wearing snow rain all winter.
What's the weather forecast down at the post office?
Fair and warmer.
We better get some snow soon, otherwise we'll be able to turn this hotel into a haunted house. We haven't had a guest for 3 weeks.
What are you looking for?
Your grandfather's written to Washington. He's trying to get back into active service. I think he wants to fly jets.
I think you can do it.
He says older men have been called. Besides, he misses the food.
Oh, Martha, what are we going to do?
I don't know. But don't let on that we know, otherwise he'll go on that I'm just a housekeeper and that I've been up through some sort of chicanery or something.
How did you find out?
Well, I'm a good housekeeper. I read the carbon paper. Here, take the mail to the office. Welcome to the Columbia Inn. How do you do?
How do you do?
What kind of combination are you looking for? I can offer you a fairly wide variety, any room in the inn, including mine.
My friend and I came up from the city looking for some snow, but where do you keep it?
We take it in during the day.
And what are your rates?
Very reasonable. Just make us an offer. Just don't expect much entertainment or snow. You're not gonna stay, are you?
I don't think so. I think I'm gonna have Bill just keep the General Waverly.
At ease. How are you, Captain?
General,
We try to keep the general part quiet.
but why? Begging your pardon.
Well, in a sentence, people don't expect a major general to sweep the floors.
Hey, Bob, I think we should...
At ease.
Sure. The janitor?
Didn't think I'd make it, eh? In fact, it's worse than that, boys. I own this hotel.
You got it in a shrewd business move.
You boys staying?
Sure, we'll stay.
Even if it's only you two and me, it'll be well worth it. Tonight there'll be 6 inches of snow and tomorrow we'll be full up.
Is that the weather forecast?
No, it's pig-headedness. If there's one thing the Army's taught me, it's to be positive even when I don't know what I'm talking about. Now, Martha, has the mail come? I'm expecting a letter from Washington.
A letter from Washington? I don't know anything about a letter from Washington.
You mean this letter, Grandpa?
That's the one. As you boys may have noticed, this hotel isn't a paying proposition yet. This letter's my ticket. I'm going back in the Army.
Come on, boys, let me show you to your rooms before Light Horse Harry here puts you on KP.
I wrote my old pal Carlton and applied for active duty, maybe a training command, or a posting overseas.
Can I read the letter for you, Grandpa?
Sure, nice and loud, Susie.
Dear Hank, why, you dirty old bag?
I'll read that. Dear Hank, etc., etc. I got your very amusing letter. You must be turning into a real practical joker, asking for a post at your right page. Now the rest is about his family.
Doesn't the Army want you back, Grandpa?
Not right now, they don't.
But you're right here, Grandpa. You should write to the president and ask him.
You know what? That's a very good idea. And you can help me write it. A tin hut, about face, forward, march. Left, right, left, right.
Poor old guy.
That bad, huh?
You sink everything into this place. Pension, life savings. You should see the bills. I haven't had the heart to show them to you. Pension, what, water, electricity. They just did a form letter that would curl your hair. Pay up or you're out.
You haven't told me that yet?
Would you? When the war is over, there were jobs galore for the G.I. Joneses who were in the war. But for generals, things were not so grand, and it's not so hard to understand.
What do you do with a general when he stops being a general? Oh, what do you do with a general who retires?
Who's got a job for a general when he stops being a general?
They all get a job at a general no one buys. He walks into an office and answers to an ad. He'll take the job that's offered, the pay is not too bad. They ask his last position, he answers with a punch. I was a general, and they asked him not to lunch.
And he has to meet the mob.
But he doesn't get the job.
Nobody thinks of assigning him when they stop whining and dining him.
It seems this country never has enjoyed so many 1 and 2 and 3 and 4-star generals unemployed.
Listen, Phil, we need to get some customers up here for the old man.
Oh, you should try some of the locals.
No, I think we could bring our show up here from the city, interview some of the local talent, and put on a whiz-bang show.
You know, you guys are famous. A Wallace and Davis review like the one you did on the Ed Sullivan Show would pack the place.
That's a great idea, Martha. Give me long distance. I'm going to call New York.
Aye, aye, Captain.
That's Navy.
Ah, Court Martial me.
New York, what?
Sheldrake. He's the contact for the 151st. He can get a letter out to all the guys, get a few of them up here for the holidays, and we'll buck up the old man.
Well, you know, if you had better legs and some personality, I'd marry you.
Almost got him.
Okay.
We'll take the job on a Saturday and start whining and dining him because this country never has enjoyed so many 1 and 2 and 3 and 4-star generals unemployed. Yes, we've got a job for a general who's retired.
Yeah, this is Bob. Bob Wallace. You know, the Wallace and Davis review you saw on the Ed Sullivan Show? Yeah, no, I'm doing fine, thanks. Say, Phil and I are up here in Pine Creek, Vermont, looking for some snow, and you'll never guess who we ran into. No, not the Haynes sisters. General Waverly. Yeah, the old man. He bought an inn up here. It's really cute. Yes, I know the Haynes sisters are really cute, but I'm talking about the inn. You know, this place only needs 2 things, snow and customers. And no, not the Haynes sisters. They'd be a good addition, but just forget about that, Ralph. This place needs snow and customers. Yes, I know we can't do anything about the snow now, but you know, we should try to get some customers up here for the old man and fill this place. He is really down in the dumps. Do you remember that last Christmas when we were, before we were moved up? Yeah, he let us put on that little show for the guys, kind of lift their spirits a little bit. You know, and then he sent old Iron Pants Carlton on some deep trip to nowhere. Yeah, he probably still haven't gotten to headquarters. Now we need to get him cheered up. Yeah. We're bringing our show up here for Christmas Eve and filling it with some local talent. Phil's interviewing them right now. But I need you to get a letter out to the 151st, to all the guys, and tell them to grab their uniforms, grab their wives, and synchronize their watches for the Columbia Inn for Christmas Eve. Man, I think the old man is going to love seeing everybody back. I'll call you later with the details, but I have to check on Phil now. He's probably running off to talent by now. Hey, one other thing, Ralph. Is your mama's cannoli still the best in the city? Oh, man, I loved those during the war. Would you give her a big hug for me? Oh, thanks. And we're dependent on you, Ralph. See you soon. Bye.
Some of the best talents ever make an appearance to get into the much anticipated show.
Well, who do we have first?
Me. Come on, Armada, help. I have a great song. It was my father's favorite when he was growing up in Emporia, Kansas. Please, it's an oldie but a goodie.
Give the old girl a break. She just scored.
Okay, go ahead.
When the whole world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found. Leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step behind the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way above, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that we dare to dream will come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wave up where the clouds are far behind me. My troubles melt like lead drops so light above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow, why then why can't If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh, why can't
That
Wow.
was fabulous.
That was wonderful.
It was fabulous. We should take her to New York with us.
Well, let's wait, Phil. Thank you, Martha. That was very nice. And who do we have next? Oh, here we go. Jose Feliciano is here tonight to sing
Gentlemen,
Teach Me Tonight.
I will. This is for all the spouses and veterans that have helped our soldiers. Did you say I've got a lot to learn? Well, don't think I'm trying not to learn. Since this is the perfect spot to learn, teach me tonight, starting with the ABC of it, right down to the XYZ of it. Help me solve the mystery of it. Teach me tonight. The sky is the blackboard, like a shooting star goes by. I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing very clear, my love, should the teacher stand so near, my love. Graduation's almost here, my love. Teach me tonight. I'll use that star to write I love you 1,000 times across the sky. One thing isn't very clear, my love, should the teacher stand so near, my love. Graduation's almost here, my love. Would you teach me tonight? Teach me, baby. Teach me, baby. Teach me tonight.
Okay, I think we've got time for a couple more acts. And looks like we're going to have Reverend Leonard Wagner come out. He's going to share his rendition of Go Rest High on That Mountain. They have to move a couple of times.
Thank you very much. I would like to dedicate this song to the memory of my dear wife of 55 plus years. She died 2.5 years ago. I sang this at her funeral. I also want to dedicate it to the memory of those dear ones in our military who gave their lives fighting for our freedom. We owe them a debt impossible for us to ever repay. I say bless their memory, thank God for their devotion to our land, our people, and our freedom. Let's go rest high on that mountain. I know your light on earth was trouble. Only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. Go rest high up on that mountain, my dear, your word on earth is done. Go to heaven, shouting, look for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. Go as high upon that mountain, Son, your word all earth is done. Look for the Father and the Son, who is high. Oh, yeah. Go rest high upon that mountain, my dear, your word all earth is done. Go to heaven a-shouting, look for the Father and Son, look for the Father and Son, look for the Father and the Son.
Service to us. Thank you.
Okay, I think there's one more now, and I think it's going to be Roy. Roy Band.
Well, good evening, and the song that I've chosen for this evening is a song that actually harkens back to the Battle of Britain on the White Cliffs of Dover. The song I picked because I believe, as having a brother that was a career Army officer, that those days and weeks and months and years he spent away, what kept him going was the thought of what it was going to be when he came back. And that's what this song is.
I'll never forget the people I
angry skies. I remember well as the shadows fell, the light of hope in their eyes. And though I'm far away, I still can hear them say, thumbs up, for when the dawn comes up, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after. Tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. I may not be near, but I have no fear. History will prove it too. When the tale is told, 'twill be as of old, for truth will always win through. But be I far or near, that slogan still I hear, thumbs up, for when the dawn comes up, there'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after. Tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see. There'll be love and laughter and peace ever after. Tomorrow, when the world is free. The shepherd will tend his sheep, the valley will bloom again, and Jimmy will go to sleep in his own little room again. There'll be bluebirds over the white cliffs of Dover. Tomorrow, just you wait and see.
talent.
You know, this show will bring down the house. It's fantastic.
Do you really think so? Grandpa seems really sad. Martha says you can't pay the bills. I can't sleep. Grandpa says to count sheep, but I'd rather count snowflakes. What happens if we don't get any customers? Or worse, any snow?
Don't you worry, Susie. There are a lot of soldiers out there that love your grandpa, and they're not going to let him down. And if you have problems sleeping, just remember this. I'm worried and I can't sleep. I count my blessings instead of sheep. And I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all. And I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about a nursery and I picture curly heads. And one by one I count them as they slumber in their bed. When you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. If you're worried and you can't sleep,
Just count my blessings instead of sheep, and I'll fall asleep counting my
It'll snow. It will snow. We'll see how this show goes.
In order to bring in even more money for the General, Bob goes on the Ed Sullivan Show and invites the whole 151st Battalion to come for the show, without informing the General. Martha, however, is in on the secret. The night of the show arrives and we find the General and Martha in a deep discussion about fashion.
Martha, this place has gone insane. Where are my suits?
I sent them to the cleaners.
On Christmas Eve? All of them?
Don't worry about this show. You can wear your uniform.
No, I'm not wearing my uniform.
Then you can wear your undershorts and you'll make quite a picture people won't be able to tell you from a Christmas tree stand.
You know, I got along very well in the Army without you.
Yes, and it took 17,000 men to replace me. You're wearing your uniform.
You know what you're acting like right now? You're acting like a wife.
Well, I get plenty of practice. We eat dinner together every night in front of the television, and we argue all the time. You know, people do think we are married.
I can't wear this. I don't even know where all the medals are.
You are hopeless. You are hopeless. I'll help you find them.
Attention!
What are you doing? What are you doing? I just want to sit in the audience like everyone else.
Follow the old man wherever he wants to go, long as he wants to go. I'll listen to the call. Long as he stays away from the bad astray, because we love him, especially when he keeps us on the road, and the bell that keys we answer to is wrong. We're the grandest son of a soldier of them all.
General, the men of the 151st are ready for inspection.
Lieutenant Boyle? Corporal Sanchez? Is that freckled-faced?
That's Frankie Haynes, sir. He flew in on Friday on the 4 o'clock from Fairbanks.
Dog-faced Haynes. You look good as ever. I am not satisfied with the conduct of this division. Some of you men are under the impression, having served at Anzio, entitles you not to wear neckties. You are wrong. Neckties will be worn in this area. I've also noticed a deterioration in the quality of saluting. That will change. I have reports from the commanding officer of the rest area at Naples. Seems the non-fraternization policy is constantly being broken by the men in this division. In fact, this division is outstanding in its violation of non-fraternization. You all know the rules. The non-fraternization ban expressly declares that you are not to talk to the women. Don't talk to them. That is all.
And now, the 151st proudly presents Bob Wallace and Phil Davis, live from the Columbia Inn.
Hello. Hurry up, hurry up. Yes, this is General Waverly. And a Merry Christmas to you, Mr. President. Yes, practically the whole outfit is here. A little paunchy, but they're here. It certainly was a surprise, more like a frame-up. As usual, my intelligence wasn't functioning properly. What's that, Mr. President? Thank you, Mr. President. That's very nice of you. Anytime you need me, you just say the word. But may I add this? It isn't always necessary to take a job. Sometimes it's enough just to know it's there. If you ever decide you want to get away from it all down there and get a break, you might drop in on us. I can't promise you any golf, but I can certainly give you plenty of snow. What's that, Mr. President? Thanks, Ike. Goodbye. Ladies and gentlemen, I have some news. The President has invited me back to active duty. Back to the noblest profession I know. But backwards is not the direction a soldier goes. And in fact, I'm no longer a soldier. I'm an innkeeper. A proud innkeeper, but a very bad innkeeper. with all the chance for glory right here, and I didn't even see it. My superior, Miss Martha Watson, will tell you, I once set breakfast for 0600 hours. Well, from now on, it's breakfast all day and waffles all night. Beds will not be made and calisthenics are strictly forbidden. And anybody who refers to me as Sir instead of Hank will be out on his can. You see, I realized something I didn't even know yesterday. When you're worried and you can't sleep, try counting your blessings instead of sheep. And you'll fall asleep counting your blessings. The last time I saw you, you were all boys. Now here you are with your wives and your families, and it's a grand sight. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, sir.
What was that?
Merry Christmas, Hank.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear, to hear, to hear, to hear. Do you hear? Do you hear? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Santa Claus! I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. For those of you who served with honor and dignity, and perhaps missed those days, thank you for your service. And thank you for teaching us so much and making our lives better. Happy Veterans Day! And may your 2015 holiday season be merry and bright. Ho, ho, ho!
We'd like to bring out Phil.
Alaska, and Tanya. Thank you very much. That's all, guys. And Phil, here you go. And the producer, Alaska Turner.